Greetings, I'm Rich Pickett II, a fourth-year business administration student from Tampa, Florida, and the article that I chose is called Legal and Ethical Issues in International Business Expansion by Burt Markgraf, and it basically explains the basic requirements and gives information regarding the interests of global business. Business is an organization or enterprising entity that is engaged in commercial, industrial, or professional activities. A business in the regular spectrum has rules, procedures, and guidelines that are already set out for the actions that go down within that spectrum. The rules and procedures change slightly once the global business spectrum has been entered, but many of the most basic things stay the same. Things such as act with integrity, be professional at all times, and maintain a sense of impartiality are always in act no matter where you are in the world. And I think it is especially important to follow those rules to the highest standard because this is how the evaluations are done. Globalization is the process by which businesses or other organizations begin operating on an international scale. This process has been taking over the world, with businesses beginning to branch out and appear where some would least expect them to be. When a business expands internationally, they must not only understand an organization's mission, visions, goals, or strategies, they must also be aware of the ethical and the legal issues that come along with it. As companies decide to expand into foreign environments, monumental moral as well as ethical issues and challenges must be overcome along with steady decision-making in order to find success. Common ethical issues in relation to global business include outsourcing, working standards and conditions, workplace diversity and equal opportunity, child labor, trust and integrity, supervisory oversight, human rights, religion, environment, and corruption. Once a business enters the international trade world, they are expected to abide by all the federal and all the state safety regulations, environmental laws, fiscal and monetary reporting statutes, and civil rights laws. It's hard to believe that people can bring their businesses into an international level and not expect to abide by all the rules and regulations. Cultural framework can also be a key factor in deciding a company's ability to do business on a global scale. Each culture and each nation has their own history, customs, traditions, and their own code of ethics. Cultural barriers are tough ones to run into because it can be very hard to deal with certain situations in ample fashion if you have no idea or no knowledge on where that person or where that business comes from. Cultural barriers include language, gender, and religion. Language proves to be a problem due to the fact that companies often have to rely on translators when speaking to business contacts. And in different cultures, there are also different religious and cultural holidays and events that could cause problems with trade. International business has been growing so quickly that it has increased the demand for qualified professionals who are familiar with global markets, business practices, cultural considerations, and ethical issues within international businesses. It's been suggested that upcoming students take their education all the way and obtain their Master of Business Administration degree. An MBA is one of the best ways that a professional can prepare for management, trade, or a general business career on a multinational level. A wide variety of positions in different fields and industries is becoming available, and an MBA could open up different opportunities for studying abroad, traveling, and just overall seeing how business is done from a different country's perspective, which is an opportunity that could last a lifetime. I personally do think that it is very important to have an understanding of the ethical guidelines that are related to global business because without them, there will be a lot of confusion in the world with how to do business internationally. And I hope to strengthen my knowledge about global business and how the ethics and all the rules and guidelines pertain to it because one day I hope to be on that international stage myself, making decisions for myself and my company.